Good evening, good morning. We'll begin with some quiet meditation, just for a short while. So find a comfortable posture. Try and sit up as straight as you can to get some energy flowing into your posture. And bring your attention to your normal meditation object. If you're using the breath, then find a place to put your attention on the in and out breath. It could be at the tip of the nostrils, the chest, the abdomen. The Buddha taught in brief that we meditate as part of the path to the end of suffering. He taught what is the cause of suffering, the origin of suffering, and then what leads to the end of suffering. Each has its cause. Suffering has its cause, and the end of suffering, that has its cause too. When we're meditating, this is part of the cause for the end of suffering. There are, of course, many causes for the end of suffering. There's many qualities of mind that we need to develop through our meditation to support the end of suffering. In brief, we're cultivating sila, morality, samadhi, stillness, concentration, and panya, wisdom, insight. This is the path that leads to the end of suffering. So as you're sitting here right now, you're practicing sila. You're probably not bothering anybody with your actions, your speech. Quite naturally keeping the 5 precepts. You're not killing, stealing, committing acts of sexual misconduct, lying or abusing, and you're sober. You're cultivating mindfulness directed to your object, the breath. And as you put effort into bringing up awareness of the in and out breath, you're cultivating right effort. And the presence of effort to bring up mindfulness will help your mind to settle down, become more calm and still, and experience improved levels of samadhi. As you do this, you're also able to reflect on your experience of body and mind through observation, questioning, developing some understanding, so that you can develop wisdom or insight. So sila, samadhi, panya are the causes for the end of suffering. We don't need to focus too much on results, what we're going to get from this practice or this meditation, that will naturally come if the causes are correct. Then the results will arise. Cause and result, they naturally follow on. The results will follow on from the causes. So we need to focus our attention on cultivating the right causes. The sila, the samadhi, the panya, the mindfulness, the wisdom, the present moment awareness. And the insight, seeing through the different thoughts and emotions that will come up as you're meditating. The different feelings that arise from the body, pleasant, painful, neutral, and the different emotional states we have, again, pleasant or unpleasant. Wisdom is the clear seeing, the clear knowledge, clear vision. That feeling is impermanent. Impermanent and not self. So cultivating the quality of just knowing experience without grasping or clinging onto it. And if we do that only a little bit as we meditate, we'll experience more peace, more understanding, more insight than we had before. So we're improving our experience as a human being by doing this. Even though you won't always be perfectly mindful, you have to practice patience and effort and put up with distractions and restlessness and sleepiness. You may be able to see that if you continue to put effort into bringing up mindfulness directed to the breathing, and staying with the breathing, then the various qualities we're aiming to cultivate will come up and they will develop. And the causes for the end of suffering will become stronger in our mind. So keep putting effort into cultivating these skillful causes while we're sitting here. And trust that if the causes are good, then the results will come all by themselves. So we'll just sit for a little while longer, and then when you hear the bell, we can stop